Quality can be defined in many different ways. When we look for quality, we're looking for companies with unique competitive advantages and very hard to replicate business models. Companies which are reliant upon the structural growth that they're able to provide through their industry and not through the economic cycle. So we want stocks which aren't reliant on an economic outcome but have structural growth within their own industries. In terms of when we're looking at what criteria we're looking for quality companies, we're not looking for companies which are reliant on a cyclical outcome. So therefore we don't look at energy stocks or property stocks or bank stocks which will be reliant on interest rates or oil prices. We're looking for stocks which are going to grow irrespective of that. So the type of sectors that we look into are the healthcare sector, the consumer sector and the IT sector, where they have long-term structural growth. And that's how we go about looking for individual quality stocks. Yeah, very good question. And there is a lot of uncertainty at the moment. And we obviously are looking for companies which will be as least affected by economic outcomes as possible, but also by things like the trade war between the US and China. We're looking for companies which are growing because there's growth in their particular industries and that they have structural growth. The positive aspect of that is it means that when you look at the fund over the last decade, you've seen that it's grown its free cash flow between 8 and 12% each year. And that's the type of growth that we're looking for going forward. And we have a high level of confidence in that growth going forward. And whether US GDP is 2% or 3%, or whether China GDP growth is 5% or 6%, that will make a relatively small difference to the growth of the fund, which is more reliant on structural growth than economic growth.
投资一定有风险，基金投资有赚有赔，申购前应详阅公开说明书。